Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Anyways, we are seated once again right here on your favorite YouTube channel. That is Sammy Flex TV. Myself and my 3-man squad, when we sit like this, you know how we do it. We run the business like it is nobody's business. My name is Sammy Flex. In the studio, Roland Amate is also seated. In the middle, running his thing from Shatta Movement Empire, Roland Report, which is on YouTube, and Showbiz channel, gh.com. And at the extreme left, the team do the Solomon is also there, aka Chemo, aka Topato. Topato. They have given the name to Chemo. Topato. Aka and SKA Topato. In Team Dosu Digital Solutions, Flex Entertainment, Online Department, and more. To the producers, Theophilus Digosh, as well as Sam Tuga, making sure you guys will enjoy this content. Now, for the past 2 days, a journalist in Ghana, and let me specify his area of journalism, an entertainment journalist in Ghana has started an agenda that we all are proud of, because it has been long that we did some of these things, and he did it, he killed it. As it stands now, the agenda has reached headquarters. And when the agenda reaches headquarters, then you should know that agenda and everything is sorted. What are we talking about? We are talking about Olele Salvador, who made an observation many have made, but nobody was willing or ready to come forward to speak. Olele Salvador's observation was that here in Ghana, when you go to our presidency, their broadcasts, their live, sometimes their posts, you see a certain Woezor TV. And information is that Woezor TV belongs to the Deputy
Chief of Staff,
aka Stan Dogbe. And as it stands, Stan Dogbe's Woezor TV seems to be the carrier of every necessary information and live programming from the presidency. This Olele Salvador's observation told us that he did not find it right. He did not keep it, he put it out. When Olele Salvador put it out, many said, so this issue that we've been thinking about in our head, indeed, it is happening. Now, it has gotten some attention that everybody is talking about it. Here in the studio, I want to know what they think about it as well. Now, when you go out there, when Olele Salvador mentioned it in a post, after the post, there was a rebuttal from Standobe on Facebook. And when Standobe mentioned the first thing, Olele Salvador did not do much. He went ahead and he did a full video reporting on the issue. Now, when the video came out, and I'm sure Standobe saw it now, this time he felt the need to reply with 20 pieces of information. 20 points of information, releasing them one after the other. Yet, the main issue Olele Salvador and his ex raised was not answered. It has brought so much conversation. This morning, I read something new from Manasseh
Azuri.
Yes. Manasseh Azuri has also joined in the fray, and conversations are ongoing. In the studio, I would want us to first watch what Olele Salvador said in his video, and then we come back. What they've written there, it is plenty. We cannot read. But when we say we read, the program will last for 2 hours. But we will be sharing some of them with you on the screen. The few portions or pointers that you can read. Oh la la, you can read them. But this is Olele Salvador's video. Watch it. I'll be back.
Ever since President John Mahama became president, I have seen that there seems to be some level of preferential access to a private-owned media house like Woezor TV, bringing us closer to the president. Just look at this. From January 7, since President Mahama got sworn in, Woezor TV is the one that is even amplified on the president's X account. National Muslim Prayer and Thanksgiving, Woezor TV. National Prayer and Thanksgiving, Woezor TV. President John Mahama's thank you tour saw in the Volta region, Woezor TV. This is the unique conference that Mahama went to by Woezor TV. African Union by Woezor TV. Woezor TV is a private media outfit. It's not the state broadcaster. Under no circumstance whatsoever should a certain president amplify a stream from a private media outfit. For a very long time, we've seen a neglected state-owned broadcaster in GBC. And this is not just exclusive to the current government. In previous governments and even successive governments, we've seen that anytime they assume power, they tend to give certain priority access to pro-ruling politically owned media firms or media corporations as against the state broadcaster. Even if you take it out of media and broadcasting, we have scenarios of state insurance company, SIC, being treated as an outcast and enterprise insurance company given some level of preference. We also saw the National Lottery Authority, NLA, taking the rights away from the state-owned broadcaster, GBC, and giving it to a privately owned broadcaster, which is UTV. We also saw that even when it comes to our football, the Ghana Premier League, taken away from the GBC or the GTV and given to Star Times, a Chinese company. Now, we all do know that Woezor TV has been with President John Dramani Mahama when he was in opposition as a political party leader. But my point is, President Mahama is no longer a political party leader. He is now the President of the Republic of Ghana, not NDC. It doesn't look good when the state broadcaster is not the first to have such important activity around the president. Woezor TV can still go ahead and do what it does best as a media house, as a media firm. But we cannot ignore the responsibility of the state broadcaster. Wherever the presidents go, they have to go. And if the issue with GBC is that they are not up to task, so far as it's a government-owned institution, there needs to be some reset there. If you look at the 2017 Media Ownership Monitor in Ghana, the GBC is arguably one of the institutions or the places that are heavily funded by the state. So if it's an issue of financial embezzlement and people are not doing what they're supposed to do to meet the standard, that is why they are often overlooked, then it is government's responsibility to come in. If it is the machines, the equipment, or the devices that are not up to standard, government, it is your responsibility to make sure that it is up to standard. There is no way we should be calm and cross our legs and, oh, because Woezor TV is giving us better quality, shout outs to Woezor TV. But if the state broadcaster is nowhere to be found, we need to ask questions because salaries are being paid and it should take an equal interest of the government as it were with our health and finance sectors. If somebody is heading that institution and is failing to be the first or be the leader in such a conversation, then we need to let her act.
Well, so after this video, now many people started getting interested in the conversation. Opinion here, opinion there, opinion here, opinion there, and that has been the story. Ro, I know you've been following this.
Sure.
What do you think about this whole conversation?
Well, I would say big ups to Olele Salvador. I mean, it's a very good observation, and the subject matter itself, of course, the people that are guilty of whatever allegations that people are levying against them. I'm not tackling the issue because when you tackle it, you might insult yourself.
Yeah.
So it is just about playing rough defense tactics, which is my intro.
Okay.
And that is what is happening from the other side. I just like any other conversation or so many conversations in the space, definitely this will be politicized. And even with Olele Salvador, he even came out to talk about the fact that some people are now accusing him of him going to take money from the opposition party to come in.
So the thing he's doing MPPs.
Of course, when it happens like that, that would be the first form of rough defense. That would be the first form of rough defense, and that is what Olele is receiving. But the subject matter is what some of us are looking at, and no matter how you would want to look at it, still doesn't look right or feel right. I mean, one of the main reasons that they even saw it important to even send military to guard the GBC is because of how important that particular institution is to the government.
Okay.
Which is why you can go to any private media house and you may even enter freely. But you cannot get that luxury in GBC until recently.
Okay.
I hear soldiers for near you away free honum, so now you can just go. And that was the beginning of this particular conversation.
Okay.
Or that was the thing that broke the camel's back in this particular conversation. Taking them off means that we are taking that power that you people had away from you. Because aside everything, we all know that from time immemorial, since this country started democracy or whatever, during the coup d'etat days, after taking off the seat, the next phase to conquer is definitely that particular institution. And now it looks like there is no coup, but they've been left orphans. Oh yes, they are now orphans because any government, this particular government accused the previous government of not treating them well.
Yes.
And doing the same thing they are doing now. And I ask myself,
the moment you attain power, then you lose your senses in
some sense of reasoning.
in some areas. Yeah.
As
you see it.
You see it clear.
When you're in power, then you
you
lose your sense of sight
and the excuse, I mean, how absurd some of the excuses are would be, oh, these people are giving clearer feed, clearer production, good production.
Oh, that one is not even painful. What is painful is when they say, where were you when Woezor TV was following JM all over? And he told with JM, so when JM is in power, I said,
you see,
that is the painful
you see, we would want to tickle ourselves and laugh and think that, oh, cutting off state ministers from flying premium, how do you call it, flights are more, I don't know, or you are saving the national purse than this. Whilst we are paying two entities, for crying out loud, this particular institution, that is the GBC or the State Broadcasting Corporation, are being paid with taxpayers' money. But then the state is paying another private institution for what obi kase onye no. Inti say equipment impona, the people don't have to match whatever production quality I hope. No, what you there? Yeah, let's give them that benefit of the doubt and say that is the problem. Yeah. Even if that is their challenge. This is a state institution, for crying out loud. In 2% say if parliament is not functioning, we can go and pick another institution and say yeah. Recently, when they said they were doing renovation in parliament, for that matter, they had to go to Grand Arena to go and do some of their operations. Having they gone back? Yeah. Someone try and cast a building name bubu. There's some things so why would they want to leave GBC like that and come and tell us that, oh, and the state handles publicizing a private media entity? What the practice is that if there's another regime and a different government or a different party comes in power, now they also have the right, whether morally or legally, to also do some. Because also by Oyebi, and that is the same language these people are speaking. Oh, they did West, so we are also doing some. Meanwhile,
and one excuse, they gave NLA results
to UTV. You are also giving the presidency to Woezor TV. Now everybody comes and they would want to abandon. You see, that is the reason why Obi started projects and now you abide for bar. Then it goes to waste. No, the amphitheater that was being built, whether it is good or bad, Sisia Adani Efunesi or no. True. Because there is no way this particular government is going to complete those projects. There is no way. Until all the state resources that entered into those projects have now gone to waste. Because Yabaka say, Obi ba obeye say, intimisum pese me say. I mean, it's sad. It's sad, and like you said, the moment you assume power, looks like there are certain things that we are there for some funny reason. It is either you are refusing to see, or you are not even seeing at all.
Thank you, Roland Amate. Let me put out this information. I don't know who will be watching or who will be seeing it, but I think as much as many people revere Stan Dobe in the media space, they love the fact that when it comes to production, he does it expertly, including the just ended inauguration ceremony, which the delivery was perfect. I think he shouldn't let his emotions cloud his judgment for whatever he's doing. Else, whatever he has been able to do will be thwarted by non-entities. Yes, because Charlie, don't joke with the name Stan Dobe. from multimedia to
no.
he's worked.
Newspaper.
He's done it.
No, he's worked. He
done
has it. But if he does not take care, first of all, the response with the 20 pointers, it was just to insult those who were complaining. Yes, the 20 pointers. It was just to insult them because the people have raised cogent issues. When we thought, he was coming to respond to them, he came and he wrote things to feel cool.
Came to do at
and at the end of it, 20 points there, Woezor TV, we have come to stay.
Risk can you?
No. I'm not for both, not have the sick role. And I know. Not for both, not on.
Yeah, arrogance. Yeah. For me, I think people are raising a very, very critical questions or points that they need to answer. But the man came with a response that had nothing to do with the questions that they were asking. Yes. He was just in to praise Woezor TV and maybe himself, that he has done enough or he has done well. And yeah, we have seen that he has done well. But the questions have nothing to do with whether Woezor TV is doing well or not.
No.
The question about the conflict of interest, why we are wasting resources for GBC to exist, at the same time paying a private entity to also do the same job that GTV can do. Why?
To give NPP that agenda
yeah. So
now, what you guys accused NPP for doing?
The same thing that you are also starting. I mean, must start it too early, cry. And for me, there's no need for that. Again, he is the deputy chief of staff.
Yes.
For crying out loud. You are part of the decision makers. So you have decided to give your own company a job
clear conflict of interest.
Come on. And he's in charge of operations. Chief of staff in charge of operations. So you directly are part of the decision makers when it comes to the coverage, who is going to have access to the president, the press briefing and all those things. And your company, your own company, it's not like you are just affiliated to it. In fact, at this point in time, I'm not sure, but I think he may be the CEO of the company. He may still be the one running affairs there. And at the same time, you are the one giving the contract to yourself. Yes. Come on, what is this? Yes.
What? You are the CEO
or whatever. Oversight of whatever is happening there. And you want to respond to some of these things, and all that you can do is to come and praise yourself or even advertise your platform. I mean, it is not good. I think it is not giving NDC as a political party a good look.
Yeah.
And again, the goodwill that people use in voting for NDC. This is some of the things that will come and bite them later in the I mean, when we get into the election mode or campaign season, some of these things will come and bite them. So I think they should do something about it. But as for his response there, it would have been better if he didn't even come out.
Say anything.
Yes.
Because do you know, until he responded, that was when the issue became a topical issue.
It's escalated.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Because he is big.
Yes.
And when
he has influence,
it is being taken from the point of like castle of a thing.
Yeah, of course. He is part of the management of
the presidency.
Of the presidency. Deputy chief of staff in charge of operations. And this is the kind of response that you want to giving a job to yourself. I mean, it's not good, and I agree with those who are asking questions.
Well, a word to the wise is enough. I think that there is a saying in Chi, Dia Anansi, Adia Wuno. Entonko. So if you guys have forgotten so soon, just cast your minds back to 2 months.
2 months ago.
No, Mom, mistake. 2 months. 7th December, just 2 months. Like, yeah, back with the floor.
I say cross. I say cross.
Yeah, 2 months. It was clear. People voted out. Move up, bicycle check. Bro, Standard is a big man. This is a clear example of that thing. It been a year.
Kind of for
on the number of CM Capacho. You can't on your hotel no baby. Hey, it be a master.
Oh no, so enterprise
What people have been saying is simple. Okay, they are not saying Woezor TV don't go and broadcast them. They are not saying Woezor TV when stuff are happening at the presidency, don't be a part of it. But they are saying because there is someone who has that authority, let them lead. So even if you are smart, you behave like they are leading.
You are
doing it. Okay, at the end of the GTV, Ghana for they won't call it you. When they go to GTV and the thing they go well,
they will switch. And moreover, you've proven to the whole country that
you are capable.
You are capable.
Yeah. But the catch part is that if it happens like that, you know go get the money. If GBC is the one doing it, I say they won't pay him.
But you will still get the content.
Yeah. They want more. If they are the one that others are feeding from, they will make more money.
You don't use your 2 hands to eat.
Even if you are hungry.
Even if you are hungry.
Yeah.
But you are taking from the president. Where you are, as your parties in power, definitely, if you have a good CEO and good marketing people, they will get some deals for the station. Kakra then so are buying better man, Nema Koyin, and so problem. You get problem. If I start to say, yeah, but people problem not a venison. Tournament, when they come out with TV, they are Africa Games.
And no idea.
Committee, I'm you get problem. Charlie, let's solve this. This is a small issue. Issue. Do your thing, operate your media, take it away from presidency. And Malin has a presidency wing. Yes, when Mahama was looking for the position as the president, there were some people who were working with him as security guards and all. Some of them knew now they were a year president. Jubilee House of today. Because
because now he is not a political leader anymore.
Yeah, so what is where were you guys? Where was everyone? And this is going to be argument view. Where was GTV when Woezor was following Mama?
They were following him as
so you were expecting GBC to Mahama.
Well, so still within the industry, a gentleman has put out something that I want to ask the opinion of my people about. He's actually a broadcaster. He works with multimedia, and his name is Kwesinsia. He's a newscaster, and in recent times I've seen him firing some salvos at some people. When Captain Smart's Abuasi saga came, I saw how he really gave it to Captain Smart without looking back, and he has been championing so many activities on this program on Adom TV and Adom FM, and sometimes Asempa FM as well, because this year has been around. He's been doing it well. He has this video out where I think he has an editorial of a sort as part of his program. He was talking about Ghanaian entertainment journalists.
Asemidika,
yes, it's an editorial. Asemidika is the segment, and he was talking about how Ghanaian entertainment journalists, how we prefer to do some news over others, and the fact that he thinks that Nigeria is not doing like that. And again, he thinks if we have to do it like that, then it means we are not going to develop, we are not going to grow and all. After hearing or seeing the video, I said, well, let me bring it to headquarters and board of directors.
That is where he lost.
Board of directors and Pimpe. But when he sent the video to me, he said, oh, Sammy, I want your view. And I said, well, some of my opinions about this video will differ from what you have said. He said, okay. Then I even told him that it's not something that will come. It be woofy. That's what I said to him. Is that something that Kwesi Okano? It be woofy. What's in Kophobia not the Jamom TV platform? You have some. You have some in your house. Well, Let's watch this video. When I come back, we start talking.
Hey, Kwame. Okay, somebody. I'll pass a cab. Na me tie fairness saying. Nigeria for gospel songs be na me tie na me hear sound that a one you me chinam say eh the Ghana. As ye dia grow. Kwame aso man say ye dia grow be anyom to na. And now no America president inauguration. Ni invite Nigeria anyom to ni. No akuje no adwagum no ton Nigeria. Obekrem one most of our entertainment shows discussing beef. Most of our entertainment shows discuss obi aware egu. Efa Thomas to awoko ho be. Shatta Wale ko kam so manenka. The people so-called people we call entertainment pundit. It's bebre na ka se bi hwi ni adwenim. Because what teach otimi catch ra to feel say so be mad. A juma nankasa pa hunim de bebre nim. Ba se bi na yaman semtwa juma no emu ayefo. Especially any war account platform, the fees will be an okikam and a 7 years only trim. There are some people they don't even deserve say more airtime. Maybe in Nigeria for the more entertainment industry no echo, the creative art industry. Should be more pendeko. Anytime we sit to talk about entertainment, be about a certain beef between Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy. How does that promote your industry? 8 years, Kwame, kudos, but munyan more na ye wajuma bebreye. If indeed ye per se entertainment industry no ejira now so ye pa na ye sanitize system even from the those so-called pundits no. Obu a won follow nyum no baby but because say yatese na no odin wa baby ntini ama no airtime with TV any radio so no okasa.
Well, so that was Kwesi Insia firing salvos on his Sammy platform, and of course, let me go on to Chemo to start this convo with him.
Yeah. I think all points be may I agree with him. Say yes, there are some people are more space now. They are not really in to discuss issues on board, even if the issue is important. They are in to discuss particular personalities. And in the assembly for okra with meet no de be shame now or din panatem. No matter what or do be shame.
Okay.
We have them, we have been seeing it. It's happening. Like so for that one I agree with him. Like there are some people who are not doing it right. You have every right to criticize whoever.
Okay.
But there are certain things that you have to do it in such a way that people will see the objectivity in it, even if you are biased.
Okay.
You are only pointing out what is facts, what is obvious for everybody to see. That one is allowed. You are allowed to support whoever you want to support. But don't make it look like you don't have sense. Some people are doing it so much that like they whatever that they say and follow logic be like you see say I do how can the logic be anymore why kwan kra and for that matter he has a point, but for him to compare Ghana to Nigeria, that's where he lost me. Because the same thing is happening in Nigeria.
Yeah.
We have some people there who are always after somebody. They don't really discuss issues there. And we have people who are doing their best in the space. And it will happen wherever that you go. For Nigeria to grow their industry like the way that it is now, it's not just because they are discussing entertainment issue because the entertainment pundits there or entertainment program there, they do the right things all the time. No, it's not like that. You will get people that Nigerians in general will not like because of the way that they make their submissions on entertainment platforms. So he can't compare Nigeria to Ghana in that manner and conclude that that is why their industry is growing. There are so many factors to consider. And it has nothing to do with discussing entertainment program the way you are supposed to do it. So for that part, no, olusi me cry, olusi me. But entertainment shows beer and go for beer say like you use Shatta Wale as an example. In fact, Shatta Wale who cry or the never babish. They are discussing a new artist. Having coming out with a very good song that everybody is talking about. When I near catch Shatta Wale no. Never to say the new guy na ban. All the new guys like found it's about the person shining. It has nothing to do with Shatta Wale. But because of person di Shatta Wale attempt or the Shatta beba bishim. Yes, no matter what else or mention Shatta Wale. Like Shatta's Rolls Royce issue came up. Everybody was talking about Rolls Royce. Then quite there, I think the Shatta question. Like what is the link between Shatta Wale and Rolls Royce and Kwade or Yari? But the Kwade beba Shatta Wale, there should be a link no matter what. Yeah. That's where I agree with him that yes, some people are not doing it right, and we have every right to also talk about it. But for him to conclude that Nigerians are not doing that, and that's why their entertainment industry or entertainment in general in Nigeria is far ahead of Ghana, I disagree. And I think he should find out who Sexy Vida is. Everything will be fine.
Do you love arts? Look no further. Tetekwarshi Art Market is your ultimate destination for the finest handicrafts made in Ghana. From unique designs to authentic Ghanaian artistry, we bring you the best of local craftsmanship. Find us at Tetekwarshi Interchange, along George Bush Highway, adjacent to Evergreen Palms and the Talo office. Need more details? Call us today at 0244631771 or 0553209514. Come, explore, and take home a piece of Ghana's creative heritage. Tetekwarshi Art Market. Experience art. Celebrate culture.
Well, bro, take over from there. Let's see what you also think about Kwesi Sian's video, which seems to be critiquing our industry.
You said he sent the video to you.
Yes.
He sent it to you.
Oh yeah.
Did you ask him if he sent it to Saliman and DJ Slim?
That's what I'm saying. That I told him that. Me and
Because I'm sure the reason why he sent it to you would be the mentioning Wena Shatta Wale Takan.
Yes. That point.
That point. And it is not enough. Yes, he made some good points in there. I mean, we all know conversation in the space, how some people behave, how some people sit on platforms, it has nothing to do with the subject matter even on board. But they come home with their own agenda and would want to fire on. That is there. And, but then the conclusion that it is because the Nigerians are not doing that. That is why they are flourishing in the entertainment space. Then clearly, that comparison is where he also lost me, because clearly shows that, yes, he's just seeing the good side of the Nigerian entertainment industry. He's just seeing what they are showing him, but it's not fully abreast with whatever is going on there. He's just seeing what they are showing him. I mean, one of the biggest beefs currently is Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And that big song, which is a diss song, has won Grammys. 5. Gone on to perform at Super Bowl. And one of the songs that took center stage in that performance is that particular song. So if he comes to say, and some people are flourishing and we are discussing beef, beef is the topic of the day in somebody's jurisdiction and the person is far better than you.
Good.
So even in that, his argument is flawed. But that notwithstanding, yes, we will agree with him that we still have some people in the space. And here, the panditry side of the industry, Ablo. Ablo.
I know 2 musicians who has done songs for pundits. Shatta Wale has done it. Edem has done it. And yes, others.
But you see, we understand, or to some extent, I understand why somebody would feel that way and would want to go at pundits. It is what it is. Sometimes it feels as if say Ukenyansa be as a pandita, a combat deal, you suffer. Since you suffer, car will knock you, you don't get money, you will die. Yeah. And it is as if say, okay, utimi di diatema, utimi tian obia, and no boom now being a platform.
Yeah. That is also there.
Yes.
That is also there.
And that perception, and that perception is growing. That perception, and yes, like that perception is growing. It keeps growing by the day, because as a track record, so and no who where did you wear tema or china boom.
Yeah,
then the person gets a major platform to fire. Or china where did you wear tema boom. And for what him say, even if you win answer for bear 50 out of 100 and I only answer for 70 out of 100. Now say be Jimmy for ka clear impono. Na Jimmy for the perception you grow. It comes to overshadow the answer for 70 in the world.
Yeah, of course.
And that is what is happening. People say, the people that are in there spoiling the business or spoiling the planetary space, almost knows how. And it's not as if we don't know them.
They're not going to return.
They do. Almost knows how. But unfortunately, that perception keeps growing in the space. And it is the reason why, even in his salvation, he would want to go at pundits like that. For people who like pundits, today I saw somebody giving thumbs up to Kwame Dazi on his submission on Akwaba UK, Money is Tomboy Monsensem. And I'm saying yes.
That's Ajita, right?
Yes. So in that sense, you see that one, they will not trumpet it. They will not see it. But ma obi nkoye, kwa de Shatta Wale yesra what Rolls Royce. Kwa de hiamwa, koboano. You see it everywhere. You see it everywhere. So that perception will keep growing, and at the end of the day, people will think that the whole problems in the industry lies on the shoulders of pundits.
Yeah. Well, it is sad though. We understand. Everywhere there is Mesa. When he thinks in Nigeria people are doing it all right, it is not like that. You know, today I saw one Jamaican blogger of a sort, an online journalist of a sort, who was saying that he does not understand why Jamaicans would hate on Vibes Cartel with all that he's doing. He comes from prison and all the things that he's doing, it is projecting the brand Jamaica. It is bringing dancehall alive again. And if dancehall becomes alive, which country enjoys the most? Jamaica, obviously. Yes, the guy still thinks that there are some people who are hating on Vibes.
To see I hate that.
Send a Vibes Cartel brand who are see to this level.
Still,
there is still someone going to hate him. Then Shatta Wale would have Vibes Cartel, why is it? Why is it? So yeah, it is like that everywhere.
Yeah.
He started talking about sound and all that. Yes, Ghanaians are also killing it with their sound.
Yeah.
Unless he's not listening. If he's listening and he's not only listening to police songs, then some are also killing it with their songs.
Of course.
So don't take someone's commentary, just one. Never be condemning the well, now let's do the very last one, which is a related story though. then we can run away from here. When I was on Onia TV, I think it was Onia TV.
Onia TV.
Yes, I mentioned something where I said that sometimes people say, why do Shatta Wale or why does Shatta Wale come out to attack entertainment people about what they say about him on their platforms? Then I said that in general, even beyond Shatta Wale, when it comes to the people who do showbiz discussion on TV, online, and on radio, sometimes they don't even review the issues. They insult the people they are talking about. And that is why an artist, despite his level of popularity and whatever, when he knows that people will talk about me, yet he'll come fight him. Because whatever they are discussing, it is not like a professional review. It is not critique. It is not about criticism. It is insult. Omo young. Obviously, you guys in medical, why to say will not come like okay, cause wait, okay, critiquing.
Okay,
Oh yeah, and those nyawa, obeka na action. And this, I want to get the views of my people. Whether indeed, once again, realize people, the pundits are guilty of this particular one. Let's watch an excerpt of that interview. When I come back, we will be wrapping up.
With what you just said, you know, I'm my dream so as about BB so as in we sitting down here, Becca Wale asem, then it's for the good. And yes, be only obienya fracas bia will be and you know, people were also suggesting say the times now he loves to respond to ABR platforms or people who criticize him, and he feels say they did not criticize him constructively. Maybe he was criticized personally. Obi wa no say or launch an attack on him personally, and then he comes back for a banter. Na nkofo ebisa say oye superstar dia. Obi na sem e da bedwem. Obia betimi aka na asem. Nti no adan na onjin to mu say oh okay. Senior ote no oye public figure no de obia betimi aka na asem. Na nka obi ka na asem kwampo a and a platform be can as a point and here say be obey the attack. Now, person bisa say, why must he respond back? Seeing he know very well, say once or a public figure, the likes of even your presidents, past and present, will be a jijini. I don't know one then it say it's me and the yano or
I like your questions, Charlie. Sweet questions.
You know the job.
Taste questions. This is a very beautiful question.
Yeah.
Adena Shatta Wale Obia Kana Sema.
No, yeah.
Shatta Wale as an artist. When him say Yebekana Nehwasem. 18 on no crying nyumu on God or say I'm the news and I'll keep you talking.
Okay.
He understands say Yebekana, but asem now can saying
okay.
Asem bana utiesi na bi mu kana say na mo be kana no na be ma Shatta Wale be decide say be respond na say unrespond.
Okay.
I remember some time ago a bra okobo all African Games opening no. I think it was Saliman who sat on one of the radio stations and said no, I think was it on her Adum TV or something or not on a say Shatta Wale age na stage to say missing Poppy like as a This is not a review of a performance.
Yes.
This is not criticism of a performance. This one, you are insulting him.
It's a personal attack.
Yes. And to way on say, oh, I then now yesterday na on TSS Beckham say, yank okay say, oh, me as a review of a performer, I can be expecting time of bar stage, you know. And go bet me say, I drink
yeah.
And on to me cash. But also na stage is as a missing popia. Why no?
Okay.
And no, me cry me catch and say, bro, if you have time.
Also life man.
No, there are some things, sir.
Yeah.
Obia, there is no need to say a best source on it. So.
Yeah.
We sit on platforms. Ebia sing beba. Now obeti so fokum chat TV so. Now watch na adwin. As you now watch no. Enya de. But untimi nya ho hwe because onye.
Okay. Yeah.
Watch na adwin because hu say okay asem we mi den kam nya ka obeka ne say ka obeka ne sa. Oye den. Ebe ye oye o. Ba ushia no grunt mi muna.
Yeah.
ebi akokro be san ka mo akyerɛ ba o ka bibi ti say no gina stage ti say missing popia chale why ye no
Okay.
ɛno so de ɔno so nyawa ɛwɔ sɛ ɔyɛ obi because so ne wiase na ayɛ wɔ no
Yeah.
one hwɛ yi a amanfo bɛma wadwen you will be walking on but then you will be brain dead and ne wiase na ayɛ wɔ no oyɛ ho ɛnyɛ hwee you will die within.
Yeah.
There are many beautiful girls of today osuro kura sɛ obe posting a photo ɛwɔ social media do you know why? Because
body shaming no
obe posting a photo am be comment enti onya picture credit on the phone so sa osuro so obe post all because amanfo wa be kan ba o nkofo bi wo ho onim sɛ no posting picture na be kan kwasha sema san kwasha sema be ma times 2 then the Bible say utia title ayo no press down
shaking together running over
exactly and Shatta wants to be that guy say okay me dem na mo I have decided to be a musician.
Okay.
I have decided to put myself in the public. Therefore, I'm open. Obianka me wasem.
Yeah.
Then what are you saying about me? That is why Shatta has had issues with nkophobia or industry. And yes, Shatta ni media phobia no problem.
Yeah, of course.
And some nkofo man say Shatta ni media for die. Meet my boy or my Shatta ni mwenya and some wo kromo now radio so ni TV so.
Yeah.
Omunru 5. Omunru 5.
Okay.
Omunru 5, they don't go rate 30. Omunru 5. You understand? But me, I go, Shatta ni media for talk. Shatta ni media for bene on talk. Shatta ni media for didn't talk. Only way I want talk. Only assume only way up Sankophone, he would deal with them and he's dealt with them.
Bro, we so I can find it for almost somebody no. And again, we a wrong accusation on them or some are indeed guilty about this crime.
Some be lie, some be true.
Of course.
When you get wolves in sheep clothing, sometimes these are some of the conversations that may pop up.
Yeah.
Of course, we live in a space where there are sheep, but you realize a wolf will come and just clothe in a sheep clothing like that and will be chewing or very uncomfortable then. You can say, "Oh, na berry obio," as we You understand? And that is where some of these people are coming from. It is the reason why Insia self would make this statement.
Yes.
It is this is one of the reasons. And me always tell people that say they are canning in and yes, some of us when we say certain things we are wrong. Or when we say certain things and the people register their displeasure, we are wrong to come and apologize. That is why it pushes us to come and apologize. Yes. No. But it is because we understand from professionalism to morality. We know the bridge, we know the barrier, we know the differences, and we know how to stand in both circumstances at the same time.
Yeah.
That is what will push some of us to come and say, oh, okay, I've said A, B, C, D about you, don't like it. And even it, sorry. It is not as if we are wrong. But to some people, unfortunately, even when they are spewing ignorance, like Obieh in broad daylight self, Kuntain, Kuntain, and unfortunately, the ones that are supposed to make sure that their correction self on those ignorant statements seems not to find their voice or their senses during that time. And to say you'll be for fraud, yeah. Call him to come and apologize. Call him to come and apologize. He should apologize. By do or no, yes, so dear. Forget. As if say until why he has open your water. We didn't need him. And Obisa who say, okay, into your be. So when the musician or that celebrity or that person is also in their corner, and who be decided we know. And the people that are supposed to call that person to book, keep quiet. Oh, I need some of them. Young Nayabi. As I call the Rebecca and say, Uncle BBC, and Becca Sam. What would you tell media space? Hey, as if says I call the Akasema Yanka. Meanwhile, from this side, we've said words to him. Asamo Kanye, Kasi, Biemu Pa. he will get certain things to defend his statement too. You may get materials to floor it, and the person will argue, not be argue. But also in where he stands can get materials to defend that statement clean and proper. But when feel say we are in our feelings, we are casting as media people. So you would want to go at him.
Okay.
That is what somebody who say, you see what you are saying, because we will come and say that, oh, what they are saying is an indictment onto us, our space or our profession. But forgetting that what we also say sometimes also go against them like that. Into a media personnel will sit on radio and will think they are the bank of wisdom and tell you, you've insulted Sammy Flex, so me too. Since you've insulted Sammy Flex, you have insulted the whole space. Whether Sammy Flex pissed you off or not, you've insulted the whole space. So me, Ajamai, I'm coming to fight for all the media people. I'm coming to fight every musician in Ghana. I'm coming to fight for everybody, whether the person was right or wrong. Say the Panabeka or Yen Wajimai or Beku. Why? Why? Because you have a space. But what to me catch it na platform so I catch it. Hey, artist. Jimmy, and you expect them to take it cool.
And then normal.
You expect them to take it cool, and that is what you just said. Sometimes people feel as if say, oh, omu need feelings, and you know the reason why. Say if there is a certain group of people and what some name celebrities or popular people and understand them very well, because me catch a man for say, I had to say microphone speaker between them and the fans. What they do and what they say is what we trumpet to the fans, and what the fans also say is what we highlight for them to see. Inti say yenim say fans yi Jimmy say mo ken say bi nyanse nim ne highlight no mo hu a, then it will sound as if say ye ne ye ka, because me can say good speaker ne microphone mu na emblo a obi ante eye de owo me nchen pe no beti by mechanic ese a obi a beti inti so obi di medical atem na me fa microphone na me can speakers mu a ekọ bebre mankofo bebre. That is how they see it, that is how they hear it. So if we don't see the conversation, obi timi ba na fans na say na fans na say, meanwhile you know that thing is a nonsense. Enye nkomo e wosi yedi, enye nkomo e wosi ye trumpet, but ye be fa no ne dia be bisa no nti ono hwe nti wo a wo bisa me ade, you are supposed to know better. You are supposed to differentiate between what is supposed to be discussed or not. Yet you are seeing this as important. It said the asthma said could do a hene atem. O corner or catch and saw hene, yes, we say ya. And you only pan na account. Wow.
Wow, the bad one.
Wow, the best wow.
Wow. Joe, about critics or criticism clothed in insult. In the media space.
Oh, obviously there are some people who are doing that. In fact, even in our own house here, we were on a show that J Smart started saying things.
You come so say it for else tomorrow when it comes.
We have that video. So yeah, me kwako yeah, because I know where the video is. And we were on this platform that J Smart started talking about Aquabwa in a way that we were all not sure of what he was talking about. It was like, what has he done? Only for him to explain that he asked him to do something and he didn't do it. So obviously, there are some people like that. It cannot only be J Smart. There are some people who also behave like J Smart at some point in the space, and we see them. They do that. So yes, in the name of criticism, some pundits or some media personnel just insult artists.
Okay.
So that one is there. And sometimes the artist may not be happy with the criticism. So even if you are right or you are objective, they may also come hard at you. The same thing also happens. Sometimes the exchanges is like that. In my case, for instance, Scott Evans wasn't happy about what I said. Then for him, he said that he used a word. He's sad or something like that. You see, he didn't take it the other side that he will come hard at me. He was just sad. And then for me to even come out to apologize that if you are sad, then I'm sorry, because that wasn't the intention. But let's imagine that he came hard on me because I've said this. I mean, there are some people who did it on his behalf, but I know I'm farmer direct. Anything called the bad director, Abian Kamezo so make direct. Now could you be before. So sometimes misunderstanding can come. And for him, for instance, I think the people around him, they didn't do good service to him. They were not interpreting what I said well to him. Okay. For him to be just sad because of the way that they interpreted the whole thing. So that thing is there. That part is there. And then we have those who have their own agenda, like DJ Slim and others. In fact, including JB Dimogo some time ago. He said it. I mean, I'm referencing what he said. Yeah, I'm not talking about the new thing. Yeah. On his own platform, he said that some time ago, he will just look for something to criticize Shatta Wale no matter what. That's what he said. So, such a person in the space, there are some people like him who will criticize no matter what. Whether it is true or not, or whether it shouldn't be the one we highlight. That's what they will prefer talking about. So there are some people like that in the space, and we will say that, it will be difficult to stop it. But we should rather be praising those who are doing it the right way. That's the way out. But for those who will go that direction, yes, some will have change of mind. Again, like JB Dimogo, he has changed his mind and now going different direction. The same way that we will have people who will change their mind for the positive. And again, we will have people who will also change their mind for the negative. Such is the world. And I think it is everywhere in the space, not only in entertainment. In politics, in sports, other areas, I think they have the same thing. So for me, I would say that yes, there are some people like that. But it is difficult for us to stop that thing. Just that we can also praise those who are doing it right, so that they will take the center stage instead of praising those who are doing the negative stuff.
But in wrapping up, I would want us to watch this video from Emilia Brobe, and in this session with actress Mami Sewa, something came up where Mami Sewa was called to respond to issues of whether she has gone under the knife or, like we say, done surgery to her body. And Mami Sewa says, me, I've never done it, but even if I think about it and that I want to do it one day, what I'll touch will be my breast. They are so huge, like watermelons, that it always weighs me and I'm struggling to carry them in front of me. So I would like to resize them. And I'm asking that, is there now pressure on some of our female celebrities on these body enhancement? Everybody thinks someone should do it, or everybody thinks someone has done it. Is there pressure around that conversation of body enhancement among female celebrities, not only in Ghana or maybe the world over? Let's watch this queer video, small video. When I come back, we wrap up on this.
Eya o tai jeme. Into social media ne so ne biwa na me hu say wo share wo gym outfit. Na se wa be hwe de wi a wo tu ginem. Na wo mu aye ketwa na wo body na nkofo try comment say wa ye wo body. Se wa ye.
Me ba chole bi.
O ma me ne me. O de no ku bi o.
The only time I considered doing that thing, and no can me full body, me boobs, me a type of beer, it also too much, and I felt like
yes, excuse me to say, omo no for doso, yeah na mochi mo ya. Yes, severe backache.
Me ba try. Oze me no me musa, enti ena mahane doso, me chin so doso. Enti by the time I better over sorry, na I said the ya bone. So I felt say meti bibia so it should be that.
Bro, is there pressure on body enhancement among celebrities?
My Mr. wants to reduce that demo. We don't like that too.
She says they are too heavy. The back has the pain.
No, you find somebody to go and massage the back. She should keep it like that. The view is good. For the pressure there, yes, it's there, and especially in recent times, the female celebrities have been suffering. Because that is the kind of competition that society is building on them. Because there are certain celebrities, and sometimes too, pressure and pressure and fall. You know, fame may come with so many demands, but how you manage it will determine whether you conform to that perception or not.
Yeah.
And that is the reason why some people will feel pressure to go under the knife, or would want to go enhance their body or trim some off, like do anything to themselves. That is the reason. See, I put the men on the crowd, your gym, and a skincare, and a waxing. See, I'll be why you be kissing me. Show. Because one year, you are not a celebrity. Recently, a Nigerian actor, skate maker, went to reduce his nose.
I saw that video.
Yeah, forgetting that he will give birth. And the children will come back with a default nose. The referee.
I saw that video.
He went to reduce his nose. Acrobatocran. You see, it is what it is. And fortunately or unfortunately, it is somebody's business now. So they will do anything possible to promote it. It is just like waist trainers, slimming teen. They know that is not what is making them get that shape. But you be kwa kosensi hu ye be boy you pin ne akogina gym and you be catch us and no na ama na slimming. Because it is somebody's business. It needs to go up. So anyhow, even if it means using it's in a barbering shop, you go find celebrities pictures they be bo no. They say na oba ho no you betimi you say sa akodi you betimi you say and so it is up to the female celebrities to either know how to manage it or conform to it. And this pressure ne there sisi apo there Nigeria, when you go to Nigeria entertainment industry, BBL now is
the in thing.
Is the ish. Now people can ask you, have you done some? If you have not, it looks like as you don't know what's up. Yes, that's how it feels in Nigeria right now. Now all of them, like the BBL is normal. It looks as if the moment you become popular, you need to do so. That is what it is. Maybe here it is not so rampant. It is just some few people, and even the ones that have done itself. It is later that they even come to admit. It is later. A typical example is Nana McBrown. When she did hers, that instance now, she denied it until recently. And there are so many people who have also done same. But we don't even have the courage because that culture is still not up there like in Nigeria now. But when it gets to that point, if you don't do some there, why you could? So it is just like fame and how people would want to manage their fame. So one year beer, can't be but also show us sitting in say idea we are me know how to build that brand and that perception for yourself. So the people that follow you, they will know say okay, Obia ye be there, name Masume say this is how he or she would want to present himself. And we should either accept it or just go and follow another person. And that is it.
Well, Chamo, how do you also see this development?
Well, I mean, for body enhancement or fashion culture in general, it depends on where you are. Okay. And there are some countries, or what I've heard is that in Asia, the looks will not really give you much, except you are hardworking as a lady. So the hardworking ladies are more attractive than you are just your look. No, if you have a position, if you have certain looks, they don't really care. They care about you being a hardworking person for the Asian community. Elsewhere, the looks will give you more than just being a hardworking person. And so in that places, when you do those body enhancement, it's for business. It's for your own good. You will get more sponsorship deals. You will get more movie deals and other stuff. So at that point, it will be important to do it. So for me, those who are doing
investment.
If you are not doing it just to get what you are looking for, then it's a waste of time or a waste of resources. Yes, but if you are doing it so that you will fit a particular position to make your money, why not? That's what we are looking for anyway. But don't just look at do it because everybody is doing it. Not that the baby crab no. But if you are looking for a role, I say also I want to mean now bet me I could treat your body no na why not? Could you try to
with all its complicated issues around it?
Everything is complicated.
Everything is a risk.
If you don't do that, you are losing a job because they are looking for a certain figure, and you have what it takes to do it, but you don't have that figure. You have what it takes to also do your enhancement. Why not go and do it? But the thing is that the problem that I will agree with you is the fact that those who are looking at those people, they are not doing it for anything, but they want to be like them.
Yes.
That's where the problem is.
Yes.
But it's not the problem of the influencer or the celebrity that you are looking at. For celebrities doing it, I think it's because of their job. But if you are not a celebrity and you want to do that thing, for what exactly? And as I want to say, under G market. If you are into under G market, why not? And you think it will bring you money. But don't do it and later come and cry that you are not getting the response that you are expecting after doing it. That one too is wrong. So for me, it's not a clear-cut thing. And Nana, Mami say worst issue for instance. Or no, I think because of the back now or Philippine. You know, what is wrong with that? In that case, you know, it's not just a body enhancement surgery again. No. It's more like a health issue here. For her, it will be a health issue. And exactly. Exactly. Yeah. But the pressure there is there. And it is there because in our culture, the looks can take you somewhere, especially if you are a lady. Your looks can give you money. Your looks can give you a position. Your looks can give you certain things. So if you have what it takes to get the look, that will bring you money. Why not do it?
And grab it.
Yes.
Well, this is how we bring today's show to a successful end. Obviously, package for you and yours. Enjoy it. Tell others to also enjoy it again. And special regards to Roland Amate as well as Chebo, Tindo de Solomon, to Sam Tuga and Theophilus Digosh for coming together to give us this piece of content. But you can also share your opinion with us. We want to read from you. That celebrity who has undergone the knife or gone under the knife, what do you think about her body? Get back on the body and also, but it's a example, a Chichi Niblet. I don't know if you know her.
Yeah.
She's a Ghanaian.
Yeah,
You know her?
Yeah, I think she has dual nationality or something.
Yes,
Liberia.
Okay, Liberia. Hey.
Oh yeah, the cost of tomorrow. Oh yeah, the cost of tomorrow.
Hey, Chichi Niblet. Boa. Which the move now, these are almost shady top and down now. And she has a beautiful face.
They do face lifting and all of that.
No, she has naturally she had a pretty face. Niblet had a pretty face. Chebo, who do you admire as?
I have not paid attention really.
For me, I think Kisa Gbekli's own is also nice. Especially say or yeah the bikini shoot no na oil on it, that's why Kisa Gbekli.
But Manisa like natural zone.
No, so far she's denied it.
For me, I think it's natural, but why some people will not believe her? Why people will not believe her is because she was a child star. Like we saw her coming. Now she has developed to be like this. And when the time that we were looking at you, you were not like this. So why are you like that now?
The fact that she also went on her to say Yehuna, then poof, you appear like that.
Some people may disagree, but me, for me, I think it's natural. Yeah.
Well, who do you think is that lady for you? Have a Jumanti. Wakako shepi nice. A Jumanti.
But Sefa's own is also nice. Sefa. Yeah, some took a crayfish. She has not confirmed, but
so then why then you don't
like it? We like it.
And there is some girl. I think she's in. Is he Uganda?
Okay, international.
Presentation.
Not
presentation. Presentation. You're not a tafolija.
Boss something. I'll get the name again. Then Sammy Flex, I'm out of here. I'm going to watch more. I can't
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. For check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. For check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.